Good morning. Happy 2022 shed season. That crap behind me sucked. It was like right out the gate crap. I've got a bleg burner today. Trying a new spot again. It's probably about 7 a.m. and I've got about 1,400, 1,600 foot elevation I'm going to start out with. Trying to get up into, I'm going to try and gain some elevation, trying to get where I glassed some bulls last year. I never got back over here, so I'm going to try this side now. So it looks good. There's no snow. Kind of waiting for the fog to raise, but we should be getting about 60 degrees today. But give you an idea how steep this crap is. Like, I'm trying to get down ground level. That's looking straight up. It sucks. And then that down there was, you could tell, thick. So I'm gonna go at it all day. See what I can find. Thanks for following along, and stay tuned. We'll see what we can get. Group of deer on this ridge though. Looks pretty good. Just combating the fog, having a glass in between the waves of it where it's really thick. But I'm gonna scoot down this ridge and look over the knob. Just make sure I'm covering everything. And then double back and kind of try to keep my elevation and work my way over there where those deer are. I'll glass over there where the deer are when the fog raises. See if there's any buckhorns on the ground. And we'll keep on going. About 3 hours in, about 3 miles. That's counting all the stopping and stuff. It's 3 hours, so I'm gonna make a pretty good time and really trying to plug around and get through these steep slopes pretty fast while still glassing. So it's just good to be out too. I don't know what I'm seeing over there, but I'm trying to set this stuff up. I'm watching this elk walking backwards and stumbling all over the place, and I'm pretty sure I just saw a big mountain lion hanging off of it. I'm gonna kind of brief you guys on what I just witnessed. Every time I got him back on my glass, and then I switched over to the spot and scope to try and get it set up, the fog would roll in, and then I'd lose track of them. But I was glassing this open hillside over here when the fog was rolled out, and I saw something moving, so I focused on it, and it was a cow elk. I could see her backing up uphill. It was the weirdest shit. And then she did that for like 50 yards going up the hill, and finally my eyes adjusted through the fog. There was a huge lion hanging off of her neck, and the fog rolled in again, and I couldn't get her on her again. And about 10 minutes goes by, and I'm looking, the fog rolled out, and I'm looking all over where I could see last time where she was at. Couldn't find her, and then like 100 yards up the hill, there she is again, and this thing's hanging off of her neck. And it was just as the fog was rolling back in, I saw her she like fell over. And when the fog rolled back out, I couldn't locate him again. So I think she tipped over with it on her neck, and they rolled down into this one big brushy draw over here, and she's probably down there getting ate now. But oh man, that's the craziest thing I've ever witnessed. I don't have a rifle either. I just got my little Kel-Tec PMR 30, a little 22 mag pistol. I mean, if I got close, I could probably put a bullet in that cat, but dang, that was crazy. And I tried so hard to get it on camera. I was trying so hard to get the spot and scope set up on it and actually get it fixated, but this fog, it's just screwing me over. But oh, drop my glove. Holy cow, what an experience. I mean, I feel bad. I mean, that's nature, you know. Cats are gonna eat. I'm not a huge fan of mountain lions, but holy cow. That was the only elk the only elk I've seen today. I just witnessed it get mauled by a lion. Jesus. Well, let's see what else happens. Fog is finally gone. It's about 2:30. I've got a group of bulls, 9 over there. There. Right there. Straight across. On the left side of that ditch with or that draw with all the gray bushes. But I've sat here and ate my lunch. Got some pre-workout mixed up to get me on the way back. And there's 9 bulls over there, and I think I counted 5 of them are dropped. So we got 4 over there packing. The 4 that are packing, one's a spike, one's a raghorn, and then 2 others are like pretty decent 6 points. So only imagine what size those other ones are that dropped. Probably big ones, but it's pretty cold. And a lot of miles, a lot of elevation gain. I'm feeling pretty burned out, actually. I'm ready for a nap. So hopefully this pre-workout starts kicking in on me and start kicking ass on the way back. But I'm not gonna sit here all night and wait for bulls to drop. It's just, I'm gonna have to come back. So we'll see what we can see on the way down. My phone's about dead, so I'm kind of bouncing between the phone camera and the GoPro. I gotta save the phone so I got my map. So if I see anything interesting, you guys will see it too. Just for reference, I started in the bottom there on this middle ridge, followed that spine up about mid-hill. I got up on top, followed it up the middle through that one clearing right there, and then there's a little gap in between the trees that hits the icy snowbank. Cut up to that, followed that ridge line all the way up into the timber. There's trailhead up top, split off to the other trail, cut through the timber over there, dropped down in over there, side hilled, got up on that knob that's up there, followed it down, lost those bulls, followed this spine, it drops down out of sight here, then comes back up, and now I'm dropping back down. So it's gonna end up being one giant loop. My phone's dead. Last I looked, I was at like 8.5 miles. I'm sure it's probably close to 3:30 or 4. So, no horns. That's how it goes. But, good time either way. Found some bulls. Maybe we'll pick them up later. Well, that's all she wrote for that trip. My phone died like halfway through it, and I was at like 8.5 miles or 8 3/4. But that was a pull. That was 1,600 feet in elevation plus a bit more, and then that's not counting all the zigzagging around that I do on my way up, and then 1,600 feet back down to the truck. I bet round trip probably 14 miles and nothing, not a damn thing. Found 9 bulls. They weren't even in the drainages that I was looking at originally. They were at the end, at the very top, in the next side over. It's like, Jesus. I couldn't believe I couldn't find one bull in that whole drainage until the top and the next side over. All of it was thought out too. It looked great. Good feed. Blew my mind. And then, holy crap, the mountain lion and the cow elk. That was some straight wild America right there. No, very interesting thing to watch. Just shows you how tough a cow elk is, because from start to finish, between the fog rolling in and everything else, that cow I caught and who knows how long she'd been fighting that thing until I finally saw it. It's foggy. There was easily 30 minutes past. Me stumbling around trying to look through the fog with my scope, and I wanted to get my phone scope on there so you guys could see it, and by the time I got my scope out, I couldn't find him again. It was nuts. But yeah, I've never witnessed anything like that. I mean, we all know it happens, but geez, that was cool. What an experience. Dude, couple of them bulls. That 1 6-point was a heavy hitter. I'd have loved to find him. He had some nice tine length all the way around, super wide, like hell yeah. That's what I like to find. But it's early, but with it being as early as it is, half the bulls that I saw were dropped. So a couple of the bulls were, one was a really small raghorn still packing, the other one was a spike, and then the 2 others were nice. nice bulls, so I can only imagine how big the other bulls were that dropped. But either way, it was a good day getting out, and once that fog lifted, it turned out to be a great day out. It was beautiful, blue skies, warm. I mean, I was sweating, but I see, I guess I'll see when's the next time I'm gonna go. Probably a week from now, 2 weeks from now, I don't know. Hopefully be able to get my wife out and do a big hike with her. So she watched the kids for me today so I could get up. So I owe her. But I appreciate you guys watching. Hope you guys are enjoying the videos. I know this turned out more to be like a vlog on how I like to screw myself over in the woods and not find sheds. But hope you guys like the footage. Hope you like following along and getting to see me in my antics, in my element in the woods. And I'll continue to post. Drop a like, tap the subscribe, hit that bell. Stay tuned. There'll be plenty more.